One of the more interesting things to many web-oriented individuals is design. It's an art form in and of itself. Creating a beautiful website requires not only the technical knowledge of how to put a site together, but also the artistic eye that allows them to not only make it functional, but beautiful as well. WordPress is no different. I'm not going to try and teach you how to create your own themes or plugins. That's a very long, complex subject that could be a course of its own. I will, however, show you the ins and outs of finding themes and plugins you can use to make your site look amazing. There are plenty of options for those of us who lack design skills, myself included. WordPress has been around for several years now and has become a powerhouse on the internet. It's used for thousands upon thousands of sites, each yearning to be different and unique. In fact, the numbers indicate that WordPress sites make up about 18% of the internet. That's a lot. This has, of course, grown a substantial market for theme and plugin designers. Fortunately, they have to get their names out there, and the easiest way to do that is by giving things away. There are so many free themes and plugins, it's hard to keep up with them all. In this chapter, I'll show you how to find themes and plugins you want, and use them to your advantage. Specifically, I want to show you the themes you can use that are more like theme frameworks. Yes, they can stand on their own, but they're designed to allow you to make modifications to them and customize them to make your site look unique. With these framework type plugins, you can change colors, modify your layouts to include more or less sidebars, add and change background and header images, and much more. They basically take the hard part of design out of the equation and allow you to do more with less. Likewise, there are many plugins we can use that will give us new options in navigation, functionality, and features which can further set our site apart from the rest of the internet. With plugins, we can add functionality to our sidebar widgets, which we'll cover in depth in this chapter. Add completely custom pages that don't even require us to build the page, and add administrative functions to make our jobs as administrators easier. Widgets are an important part of using WordPress effectively. Basically, they're the small pieces of code we see in the sidebar. They can contain Twitter and Facebook feeds, ad boxes, donation boxes, maps, images, audio and video players, and much more. We can even modify and customize how our content is aggregated and syndicated with RSS feed plugins. It's impossible to state all the things you can do with plugins, as there are already so many and so many new ones coming out all the time. If you can think of something that you want to do, there's a good chance that there's a way to do it in WordPress. By the end of this chapter, you should have a solid understanding of how themes and plugins work, and you should be able to get started making your own site with your own features and customizations that will make you stand out in the crowd.